Hello friends, and welcome to a look at my childhood art. And here it is. Oh yeah, there isn't any. So, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell to join the notification squad. And I'll see you next time for another thrilling video. And that's a Darren Tea. Just kidding. I hope you're still there. I actually wanted to chat a little about my art and animation journey that brought me to here. And I've seen plenty of artists show their childhood art and show their artistic progress through the years in the videos. And after a recent video from Orphanlass showing his art, which if you're interested in the progression of an artist, you should definitely take a look at. So I'll add a link to that in the description. But watching his videos got me thinking, what about my history with art? So I thought I'd share that with you today as I draw a slightly hunchbacked Bob Ross. So I didn't draw excessively when I was younger, and I certainly didn't save anything that I could share with you today. But art and animation was always part of my life in some way. But I didn't work on it consistently enough to make huge improvements, so in some ways I still draw as I did when I was younger. And you will have seen that in some of my videos. But I have been learning a few techniques and had some myths dispelled that have helped me in recent months. But I'll make another video sometime to share those tips. But improving my art is something that I intend to focus on in the coming months and years. However, that doesn't stop me enjoying animation today, and it shouldn't stop you either. And this is one reason why I share my drawings when I know they look a bit poor, to show that if I can share my poor drawings and still enjoy making them, then so can you. And likewise with animation, I haven't been doing that consistently either, but I've animated sporadically in different forms over the years. Originally on paper, like plenty of us have, starting in the corner of my old school exercise books, using them as flipbooks. And then later on computer, starting with the most basic stickman on an old computer, pre-PC days, where I had to design each character's pose on graph paper and then translate that using binary to the computer, and it really was pre-animation software. I was just making use of the tools that I had at the time. But then later, using different animation software. First on a Commodore Amiga computer, and then on a PC, using Flash, which later became Adobe Animate. Then I didn't animate for years until OpenToonz came out. And originally I was interested in OpenToonz because of its pedigree. It's been used by Studio Ghibli amongst others, and that sounded like it should be great. But unfortunately I didn't know at the time that they only used it in a very specific way, for colouring drawings they'd completed on paper. So when the open source version was first released, the interface left a lot to be desired. It was really flaky and crashed a lot, and it wasn't very user friendly. The terminology wasn't made for the general public, the interface wasn't laid out very well, and there wasn't much documentation about how to use it, nor many videos showing it either. But the basics of a great animation tool was clearly there, and its main workflow with using the X sheet and the way drawings were exposed on it just reminded me of the traditional workflow that I'd grown up seeing being used from the large studios, like Disney. So I ignored its flaws and started making tutorials as I learned its features. And over time, its interface got better. The bugs started to be ironed out, and the more recent version is now very reliable. And, in the past couple of months, as you'll have seen from my channel, a new version has been forked called Tahoma2D. That has improved the interface yet again, and this has made it so much easier to use, which is why I now recommend new animators to use it. So I've been using OpenToonz and now Tahoma2D for over 3 years, and I've learned and shared a lot about the program, and I've learned a lot about animation as I've worked with it, although I've still got plenty more to learn. So here we are at the current point in my art and animation journey. and I'm trying to make time to work on both my fundamental art skills as well as my traditional animation techniques. And this is what's behind the core ethos of this channel. Everyone can draw, and everyone can animate. And it's my mission to let you know that you can do these too. So what about the future for me and this channel? Well, I'm still planning to share tutorials and tips here on YouTube for how to use both OpenToonz and Tahoma2D. So if you're interested in animating for free, check out my other videos on this channel, and subscribe and hit that bell to not miss my future videos. And I've started streaming each Sunday to share my animation and art practice too, along with mini tutorials, tips, news and answering your questions live. So do join me for those if you can. And I've also got a course out for OpenToonz and Tahoma available on Udemy, so check out the promo video at the end of this video and follow the link in the description for the best price for the course. And following this link also helps out the channel more than searching for the course on Udemy, as you'll be purchasing through my direct link. So thank you for that. And also take a look at my Discord to join enthusiasts just like you to chat about art, animation and to share advice and tips for using OpenToonz and Tahoma2D. And to share your animations over there too. So, we now have a free, feature-rich animation program that's available to anyone that has a computer. So now there's no barrier for anyone that's interested in animation to not have a go. So keep drawing, keep animating, and you'll continue to keep having fun. And that's a Darren Tea. Have you always wanted to animate but didn't know how to start and software seemed expensive and difficult to use? Well, with OpenToonz, it's free, powerful, and once you know how, it's easy to use. And it's my mission to get you animating with it today. Hi, my name's Darren, and I've been teaching OpenToonz for the past 3 years, showing thousands of students just like you how easy it is to animate with, and cutting through the jargon to show that anyone can animate with it. And by the end of the course, you'll be able to animate traditionally using OpenToonz. And the course is designed for students brand new to OpenToonz, as well as those new to animation. So take a look at the free lessons I've offered below, and then why not sign up and join me animating traditionally with OpenToonz.